What's going on, Webtalkers and Millennial Men? How you doing today? What's going on, Webtalker? All right, so I just went live on Periscope. If you're catching this replay on Facebook, that's why. And then on Twitter, obviously, Periscope. So I'm live on Twitter and Periscope, which is the video broadcast to Twitter. All right, so today I'm going to talk quickly about maybe the most important topic for achieving anything in life. All right, especially when it comes to Webtalk. Any kind of new venture like Webtalk, like whatever business you might be in or anything you're going through in life. I want to talk about tonight the power of never giving up. Give me a second. I want to pin this to my Twitter profile, but this just kind of came to me in my mind, and I was like, I think this is important just to know, to be prepared for the journey ahead for you Webtalkers, right? So I'm really talking to, the Webtalk team, Best Foot Forward Network. If you're on our team, shout out to you. You're awesome. If you're watching this wondering like what the hell I'm talking about, look, you can, on Twitter, I put the link already. You can join Webtalk. It's absolutely for free. It's going to be free for life. It takes 30 seconds to join, so do that, all right? And if you're on Facebook, just send me a message, all right? Or maybe check the comments later. I'll probably put the link there too. But anyway, it's going to be important to know that you can't ever give up. What's up, Danny? How you doing, man? Another fellow Webtalker. He's on another team, but I want everybody to have success with Webtalk. The more we all succeed, right? The more any individual succeeds, the more this whole company, this whole network succeeds, all right? So the point is, as this journey goes, right, you're on your Webtalk journey, you're going to be faced with rejection. You're going to be faced with obstacles. You might feel like you're alienating your friends. You might feel spammy. You might feel salesy. You might feel uncomfortable, right? In fact, you're going to feel uncomfortable. Like, that's a fact, unless you're not doing anything, right? But the point is, you got to know in advance, ahead of the journey, you got to know that you can't quit. Like, you just can't ever give up. If you really want this, if you've bought into the vision for Webtalk like I have, and Rebecca and a lot of people on the Best Foot Forward Network team, you can't give up. That's one thing for sure I can tell you that I'm certain of, is you can't give up if you want to succeed with this, or anything for that matter, right? You can't quit. They talk about it in Think and Grow Rich. Persistence is the key. The one I just heard from Cardone too, from Grant Cardone. It was pretty funny the way he worded it. He called it a grantism, right? Grantism. So something he came up with, but it's basically persistence. And he said in his audiobook, basically, he who persists and consists the longest and shows up the longest will get the mostest, basically. So he said something. He said it in a funny way. Basically, it's persistence. Like, the one that shows up day in and day out with consistency and persistence is going to be the one that succeeds. So make that one you. Why not you? Make the person who's going to win with Webtalk, who's going to really build a giant network that is going to set yourself up for life. You. Make yourself that person. That success is yours. But you won't get it if you quit. You'll only achieve it if you don't ever give up. You got to stick with it. You got to show up every day, invite people, email, network. Hey, what's up, Mitchell? Hope you're doing great, man. I hope you're doing fantastic. Same to your family. Blessings your way. You just can't ever quit. That's all I got to say is you got to show up. You gotta stay consistent every single day until they launch. And you might have doubts. You're gonna be thinking like, is this worth it? Is this thing even gonna work? Like what is this all about? Am I in the, that's normal, right? That's normal. There's always gonna be some kind of uncertainty with anything new, any new venture. There's gonna be uncertainty. But one thing for certain I can tell you is, if you don't change, if you don't do things differently, if you don't take a chance on something big that could set yourself up for life, I know for sure your life won't change, right? If you don't change, your life won't change. That I know for certain. So, the future is uncertain to us all. And I can tell you that if you do take a chance, if you take a risk, if you take a leap of faith, if you step into the unknown and you press forward with your best foot forward, right? Good things are going to happen. No matter what, good things are going to happen. So my message to you today, my friend, Millennial Man, in Webtalk is stick with it. Stay consistent with it every single day until they launch. Support and encourage your team, the people you bring in. Learn about the company, the new network as much as you can. Use the network. Be a product of the product. Treat it like a business opportunity. Treat it like a lottery ticket, like Webtalk is saying. And when they launch, it very well might be paying you and taking care of you for the rest of your life. So to me, that is a chance that I'm willing to take. That is a chance for the payoff that I'm willing to take. And I want to help not only myself and Rebecca and my family, but my team and those on my team that also believe in this vision as much as myself and Rebecca and the CEO, right? So I'm all behind it. I have, doubts sometimes. I have worries sometimes, anxiety. I'm a normal person. Of course I do. Everyone does, right? But my thing is the reward versus the risk is far greater. Like, think about what's the worst you got. What's the worst that could happen? What is the most you could lose? Time, right? Just some time, a few months, whatever, right? That's basically it. I mean, you might rub some people the wrong way, you might alienate some friends or whatever, but realistically, were they really your friends to begin with? If they completely blow you off because you just invite them to check something out new? Probably not, right? So the point is, you really don't have anything to lose, and you have virtually everything to gain, and literally everything in that sense of that phrase, because if this does work really, really well, it goes according to plan, you bring in people, you grow a giant network, you, my friend, literally could be set for life. It's as if you got to think of the biggest companies in the world, top companies in the world, like Google, Amazon, Facebook, other companies, right? Amazon, Shopify, iTunes, like game-changing types of companies that affect and provide value to, millions of people and beyond around the world, like billions even, like Facebook. You got to think that, this is the kind of company that has that potential to be that big and that progressive and innovative, all right? So to me, it's like this really is an opportunity of a lifetime for those that see it, that happen to be led to believing in it and sharing it. It could very well take care of you for the rest of your life. It's as if, assuming it does become one of those top companies, it's like getting in Amazon or Facebook on day one, being in beta before they even launch to the public their finished version or their public ready version. So, and I guess it already is public, but I mean like officially all the programs running, the affiliate system, the network kind of up to speed, etc. So my message to you today is what are you going to do to change your life, right? Are you going to quit? All right, those are my questions. What are you going to do to change your life, right? If you're not on Webtalk, you can sign up, all right? And if you're already in Webtalk, the one thing is don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit. Don't give up, because I can tell you myself, I'm going to be promoting it every single day until they launch, learning more, engaging, inviting, and encouraging my team, my people I brought in as much as I can to help you succeed. So whether or not you succeed is up to you and how much effort you put into it and your willingness to persist into the unknown. That is what I can tell you for sure. So we will see what happens. I look forward to seeing, the journey of everybody in this company and seeing what the future holds. I'm truly excited. I feel honored and blessed to be part of an opportunity like this at a ground floor level. As cliche as it sounds, it's actually a ground floor beta level. and just to be blessed. So let's see. Here's my quick results. I appreciate you watching this if you're a replay viewer or whatever. So I personally brought in 124 people into this program, new network really, in 13 days, which is awesome. And then my total team number is 390 people, which is freaking awesome. I know Rebecca's brought in at least like 70 people herself, and her team is over the 500 mark. It's her team's probably pushing 600 at this point, and tomorrow morning will be exactly 2 weeks, basically, for both of us. So we are excited more than ever. If you watch this, if you're catching this and you want to join with us or someone that maybe referred you or whatever, if they got brought in from us, I'm saying. But join with us, Rebecca, myself, because we have a network. We have a group called the Best Forward Network on Facebook to support you in your journey. And I'm excited for you about that because it's helping a ton of people every single day. And like I said, this is literally something that could take care of you for the rest of your life. A lot of people don't realize that, and they're not going for it, and that's okay. Some people do, and they still don't go for it, and that's okay. Like, everything's not for everyone. Everything's not for everyone. But if this feels like it's right for you, then get started today and don't ever quit, all right? So that's my message. Don't quit. Don't give up. You got to persist. You got to be consistent to succeed. I got tens of thousands of people I'm networked with I'm connected to on Twitter, and I can sure as hell tell you I'm going to bring in as many people as humanly possible into this vision, into this network, into our Best Foot Forward network, because I believe in it, because I know it's going to succeed. It's 8 years in the making. They got all the reasons pointing to why it will, and to me, it's a chance worth taking. So that's my message. I'm going to leave it there. Go out, have a great one. Have a great Friday and weekend ahead, and I will see you at the top, my friend. As always, stay motivated. Cheers.